sailoring. That trailer for sailoring. Ain't got no cigarettes, but trailer for sailoring.
Hey, here I started dismantling things on the outside, put the wheel back on so I can roll it. I got a lot of work to do here in the front, but the first thing I'm gonna tackle before I start doing more exterior things is the interior. So I took out the seats in preparation to get it vacuumed, shampooed, cleaned, because the headliner's really dirty and nasty, as well as the interior. And like I might have mentioned already, it does smell a little bit like someone had smoked it at some point in time. After a lot of scrubbing to the ceiling, finally have most of those spots out. Now I gotta do a full clean of this, and it is nasty. There's so much nicotine staining everywhere that it just made it even more apparent how gross it is for you to smoke. So even after cleaning this area once already, you can see how the nicotine keeps washing out. It is just nasty. This whole area is covered in, and that's clean. It was like brown earlier that was sucking out of it. We are all finished with the carpet work in there. I got a fan in here now, just kind of blowing away, kind of helping dry it out a little bit. I have moved to leather cleaning and conditioning just to get these to look a little more fresh. You'll see this is the driver's seat, so it's a little more worn out, but pretty decent shape for these cars typically. This one's been cleaned, so now I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of this stuff. I was even able to kind of see the coloration that's a little different. Kind of colored in with some gray paint, the cracks in the seats. This headliner was disgusting. It was so bad in here, and the smell. And now it smells fresh and clean. These wheels are already cleaned and prepped really well. We're gonna rejuvenate on this a little bit, see how we can do to make it look better than this. There's a wheel post touch-up, just everywhere around the edge, just basically just need a little bit of paint. And we're at the step where we're gonna start taking this thing off and start looking at the damage and how to fix this. All right, so bumper's all stripped down, all the parts taken off, and these are our areas to fix. So I'm gonna need a filler piece right there to fill in that hole, obviously. Most of the stuff's kind of cracked, falling apart, but all we really need is this little kit here with basically a plastic welder. So we got all this mesh material here that's to basically melt into the plastic on the backside. It gets secure. And this is what mounts plastic into plastic, and should work pretty good. I just worry about that one spot. I need a little piece of donor plastic to get it done. So it looks like this side's actually maybe has a crack as well. Maybe not. After some hours of work, I'm getting close to a good spot with this. Luckily the passenger side didn't really have any damage, just needs to be cleaned on that side, but I found a new spot I missed that it was cracked, so I had to fill that and sand down. And these areas to the side here still have a little bit of, that's water, a little bit of a low spot right there, a little crack that kind of shows through. So I still have some work to do on it. But kind of you see back here how much was welded. There's a lot that I had to fix. Underneath here too, there's some down under there. Yeah, it was a lot to straighten up, but it's getting there. Got all the damage fixed. Now it's gotta get it primed, the whole over primed. Here is the bumper, freshly primered, and I'm going to do a light sanding of it as we get it kind of ready for final painting. After some repainting, the bumper still is splotchy. Hoping that it looks a little better once it's on the car, but I don't know. Spraying metallics out of a can does not work too good. But right now, reassembling things, we'll see how it looks once we get it in the car. Here she is, put back together. And unfortunately, couldn't get this grill totally fixed. This plastic was not, you can see here, it wasn't very weldable. So it's kind of put together, painted in black. Doing this costs nothing versus buying a whole new grill for $200 or $300. So it looks fine from 5 feet away. That splotchy color, killer. This side had a lot more to do than the other side. But it's fine for what it is. And then up front, just some touch-ups, some little spots here and there. And this one, decent sized one there. Let's give it a try. That is what we ended up with.
These guys, I just want to clean up a little bit. Most of these little guys are just going to fill with paint. That was the one that was bad bubble wrap.
There's a patch, threw some paint on it, just it's still wet, of course the paint is, but some high temp black matte finish paint. The TSX is coming together pretty well. I got some finishing touches I still need to do. And this did turn out pretty well, keeping that recovered from the old stuff peeling off. I think that was $12 and just some time. And overall, a few little things here left to do, and hopefully I can post it for sale here shortly. I might update and put a little bit more about how much I made on it or I didn't make on it. So far, after adding everything up, I have $2,500 in it. So $2,200 for the car, $80 for a tensioner and cleaning stuff and miscellaneous things. And I'm hoping I could sell it for $3,000. Really nice car. I wish this is a car I had back when I was in college or high school, but on to the next person. After going through this, I think it's gonna be a nice car for someone. So thanks for watching.